everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. And as you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to focus on Transformers Kingdom, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Huffer. And I'm just going to go ahead and be straight up with you all. Originally, when he first came out, I was not planning on getting him at all. But I have to admit, he did grow on me. And I think that's more, seeing other videos about this figure. And also, seeing the upgrade kits that you can put on this figure. As well as the Toy Hacks label. So, I got a couple of other items that I'm going to be ordering. And, hopefully, I'll be able to go ahead and present those to you when they arrive. But moving on, before we go ahead and move on any further, I want to go ahead and give a special shout out to Professor Prime from Cybertron's Elite. Dude, I really thank you, because he was doing toy hunting, and I believe it was at a Target or Walmart, I forget which, but he let us know, there is a Huffer, is anyone interested? I went ahead and jumped at the chance. I really wanted to go ahead and get this figure. I'm still on the hunt for Origins Bumblebee, so if anyone has an idea, sees one, let me know in the comments so we can go ahead and try and get in touch, and I can PayPal you. Or if you want to gift it to me, that's cool too. Anyway, moving on. But I mean, take a look. I'm going to zoom in. Take a look at that pudding. I mean, damn. That is really cool. He looks so badass in this. And I mean, he's got a lot of the great sculpting and molded detail. As you can tell, they make him look so badass, especially in this variation. Now, I don't recall in the series that Netflix put out if Huffer was ever shown. I don't think so, but I'm kind of glad that they did put him on this. So let's see here. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. As you can tell, it's going to show off the great artwork, which should be made into a poster. I've said before, and I'll say it again, throughout each part of this line, make a poster out of these. Believe me, you will rack up so much money, but hey, I digress. It's great artwork nonetheless. Now, around the back here, you got the CGI renderings of both his robot mode and his vehicle mode. So that looks so awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and take one more look at his great artwork, as well as the front of the packaging. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get him open. Alright folks, there he is, out of his box and armed to the teeth. I mean, he's got that massive blaster, that incredible shield. Wow. In addition, and I know I have not been doing this for a while, mostly because about almost every time I get the same cards. And it looks like I've got the same card as well. So I got Dinobot as a Predacon, and of course, for everyone that's seen this before, get a faraway action shot of him. So, yay! I'm gonna put this back where I got it from. Yeah, man, he is looking awesome. And once again, I do want to thank Patriot X Prime. I'm sorry, not Patriot Prime. Shh. Professor X Prime from our local group here in San Antonio, Cybertron's Elite, for finding this and getting this for me. Dude, thank you ever so much. And let's go ahead and take a closer look at the figure. I mean, look at that face sculpt. That is so fucking awesome. I mean, I said before, he's looking quite the badass, especially with that shield and his big old gun. I mean, damn. And I mean, he's got some really good molded detail within, some great applications. I can't believe that I was not planning on getting this originally. But, you know, in addition to this, I am going to go ahead, probably next week, put in the order for both the labels from Toy Hacks as well as the upgrade kit that I saw on TF Safari. So once I get those, I will be reviewing these. But as you can tell, you know, the add-on kit is to help out with the gap fill, you know, to fill in the gaps here in the legs as well in the back of his calves here. So that should help out. In addition, I do believe there is a cover for him when in vehicle mode to cover up his hands when transformed. So I mean, I'm liking this. I really am. Wow. And look at the molded detail on that. Now, one thing I really wish they had done was, you know, painted the inside here. But you know what? I think that could be used like an energy reader as to how much energy you have in your weapon. And I do like this, you know, this shield. It is very nice. You can tell it was made originally from the orange plastic, so I kind of wish they had done a full paint. I may go ahead and look into doing that myself, just doing a quick paint on the back, silver paint where the teeth are at, and then that should do it. I mean, again, it is a great accessory, very nice. Now, I did play around with it prior to shooting here, so there is going to be some nitpicks that we'll go ahead and indicate. But before we do, let's go ahead and take off his weapons, his shield first, and his blaster. Take those off, move those out of the way. Now, as you can tell, his arms are on a type of hinge, and they allow it to go 360 and as well as go up. And as you can tell, it's got that nice little arch right here. When you push it all the way up like that, you can tell where it cuts off. But like this, it's, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And of course, it's got a bicep rotation almost at the elbow, and it does bend at 90 degrees. Now, unfortunately, there is no wrist rotation, but it does tend to move down, and that's only in transformation. There is a little bit, yes, there is waist rotation right here. His head can turn 360. He can look up a little bit, look left, look right, or right, left, depending on your range. He can kick up around 90 degrees. He can kick back also 90 degrees. He can bend pretty much all the way beyond 90 degrees, but again, that's due to transformation here. And of course, he can do those wide poses, wide-legged poses, because of the ankle tilt here. But the ankle tilt can only go so far, so just be mindful of that. Let's see here. Now, let me see. Can he do the kung fu kick? Yes, he can do the kung fu kick. Yes, I like that. But of course, it depends on how far up you got him positioned. Of course, if you have him ankle just a bit, you got the kung fu kick. Any further straight, and you have him falling down. So that's cool. So other than that, that is about it. So let's go ahead and see how he is with transformation. So we're gonna move the hands out like this. Gonna turn the head around 180. So he's you see the back of his head. And then you're going to pull down here from the shoulder. That's going to detach from the little hook that you see here that's being held by. See? So just using your thumb and your forefinger, you push, your thumb pushes in, your forefinger pulls out, and whoop, there you go. You do the same with the other one. And there is a tab right here at the waist, and there is a slot right here on the front of his shoulder, and that's going to tab in right there. Once those are tabbed, there you go, you are good. Now at this point, you're going to go ahead and pull his chest down, and as you can tell, inside are the wheels. And one of the things I'm probably going to gush over is the fact that they painted the rims on the wheels. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this down like so, and this front portion of the cab is going to, it's on a rocker right here, so you just push that in. There we go. And there are, I'm going to show that to you, there's a tab here and here, there's a slot right here on the forearm, so you just got to adjust that accordingly, and there you go. Like so. All right, now one thing before we continue on, there is his hands that are sticking out. You're just gonna fold them down like so and like that. Now at this point, we're going to pull the bottom of his feet down, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this up. Once those are closed up there, because there is a little tab here, a little slot right here, and just there you go. And then you just turn these around, while at the same time you got these foot pads right there. All right, and that is it. Now, oops, sorry, accidentally disconnected, like so. All right, now one thing I did notice, I want to tilt this down just a bit, oops, there we go, is that it kind of rolls, but it's the front wheels that do not roll. They're too close, and there we go. And yeah, it doesn't really roll all that well. So I'm not really sure how that's going to play. But there he is. Oh, almost forgot. So one other thing that we got here is the shield. Now, it's like for storage reasons, you can go ahead. It's got a peg here and two pegs here, so it kind of mirrors what's on there. And just going to go ahead and place that right there. And from what I've seen, you're able to go ahead and split the blaster apart, and you are going to go ahead and put using this slot here, you put them on these pegs here and here. So once that is there, boom, and boom, like so. So now he is a truck. But honestly, I like the version without the extraneous stuff. So I'm going to take that off. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but there's another feature on this that I'm going to show you. So give me a moment to bring out another figure, because we're going to do a size comparison, but there is another gimmick while in vehicle mode. So I will be right back. Stand by. Alright folks, thank you for waiting. And there is a reason why you see Optimus and his trailer on there, because what I'm going to do is recreate that one scene, just that was shown just for a few seconds in the OG1 cartoon. This was, if I remember correctly, the episode, this was where he was battling Megatron and was defeated, and Optimus being too weak, Huffer volunteered to carry his trailer for him. So that is what we're going to do. Why? Because he's got this awesome trailer hitch right here. So we're going to go ahead and put up the trailer struts. We're going to take this off here. Well, actually, we're going to see if it can. Yeah, we can probably do it that way. But you know what? It was made to do this. Disconnect that. And we're going to go ahead and using this peg here, or this port, we're going to go ahead and peg in that trailer. And ta-da! That is awesome, if I do say so myself. And that is a great homage to the OG1 series. I mean, you know, say what you say about Hasbro in terms of, and I've said it before, you know, I'm not going to be hypocritical and say I didn't say a lot of things bad about Hasbro, because I have. But when it comes down to certain elements of the franchise, I'm glad they added that on there. So that is really cool. I really like that. So with that being done, give me a moment to go ahead and get some items put back and whatnot. And I'll come back to give you my score and my final thoughts. Damn, I decided to go ahead and keep both Prime and Huffer together, and I have to say they look fucking badass. Especially Huffer. This version of Huffer is, I said it before, he's badass. I like him. Like I said, I didn't think I would like him that much. When I said at the very beginning, I hold true. I was originally gonna just pass him up. There's a lot of this line that I did not get because I just didn't feel much for the figure. But I mean, seeing so many reviews, the upgrade kits that made them even more awesome, even the Toy Hacks labels, I'm actually looking forward to going ahead and getting those sets for Huffer, because I mean, just look at that, man! Look at that! I cannot help but to gush over this figure. It is so badass. So I have to say, on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give him a 9, mostly because of the one issue that I do. Well, actually 2 issues that I have with this. Number one, the front wheels just did not turn, as you saw. I mean, they rolled in the back. The front ones were just stuck. I think there's not a whole lot of looseness among those. So that's something that either it's probably just my copy, but if it's not, let me know, because this is something that has to be addressed, that they need better quality control, on the assembly line before shipping out the final product. So also another thing is naturally the gaps in the back of his legs and in his thighs. That could have been remedied by actually adding on filler pieces, but Hasbro, I don't know, in their infinite wisdom, thought that it was not an issue. Maybe it's a cost-cutting measure, I don't know. But again, this is where we're turning towards third-party companies to go ahead and complete what Hasbro officially should have done. But again, this is my take on the figure. Like I said, I like the figure. There's just certain nitpicks that I have with it that I would need to go ahead and handle. But this is my take on the figure. I'd like to hear from you. Have you gotten this figure? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when new videos come up. I'd like to thank everyone for watching today. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.